pop-up menu. We've been working on this for 3 years. This was actually a fairly substantial development effort.
Did you license this originally or not?
We don't have to license Stanford interviews. It's in the public domain.
Public domain.
Right. But you know, we have like 3 years of development effort into this.
It's not working. I was going to tell you. So I'm going to make sure.
It's recording right now. Welcome to the Quest Object Views C++ demo. Just want to start this out with some basic assumptions that Quest has and some of the product goals for this product. Quest started out as a traditional X and intrinsic-based software company that is an OSF member, that does the Motif toolkits, does open-look intrinsics, and also has builder technology for intrinsics. About 3 years ago, we internally realized that intrinsics have their limitations, that when you get 200 or 200 widgets, you start running out of memory, and basically the system starts to bog down. No matter how well we did shared libraries, colas, and data structures, we tried to fit them on a single view page, which was really a major portion of our Motif business, that still didn't help you. So we looked for we went on a quest for some technology, and we looked at all the different technology out there. We found only one real C++ technology that really made sense, and that was a research project out of Stanford University called Stanford Interviews. And this is a research project that was done by several PhD students and a professor at Stanford. And they basically did both the structured graphics and the interactive graphics. The API was quite clean, and it was basically a very primitive set of interactive objects. So Quest started the project approximately 3 years ago, and this is what you see here today. Quest has been shipping object views for over a year now. This is a brand new release, which will be shipping in about 60 days. And this release here, we have full keyboard traversal, full mnemonics, tab groups, and all the things that Motif does as far as the keyboard. And this is Motif 1.1 compliant. We are working on 1.2, meaning tear-off menus, drag and drop, internationalization, etc. Since we are OSF members, we get pre-release snapshots of Motif, and we also have a good working relationship with AT&T since they OEM all their open-look intrinsic requests. So we get pre-releases and get cooperation in getting open-look information. So this allows us to basically keep up with the current GUI trends in the intrinsic world. So The basic premise here with this product is this is a leapfrog technology. This leapfrogs intrinsics. The assumption here is that intrinsics and C are really obsolete, and if you're starting a new project, why not start with a C++ class library instead of using intrinsics? So here's the periodic table of object views interactors, and we're going to show pull-down menus and some pull-right functionality. Here we have arrow buttons. We have the double height button, toggle button, an option menu, motif scale, of course the motif radio boxes, text editor. Now here you have the motif compliant file selection box. Everything was re-implemented in C++. Here's the scroll bar, scroll list, pop-up menu, draw button, and a fully functional pane window. This is just a sample. This is equivalent to the motif periodic for those that are familiar with that. And the exact same binary was started with a dash open flag. Let me exit here. This will start at 2D. Start this over. Okay, that's right. We have a 2D implementation and a 3D implementation. That was started with the 2D implementation. So here's the 3D implementation of OpenLook. And here you have basically, start with the pull down. You have stick pins. So stick pins we give you automatically on menus. You have the arrow button again, the double height button. Here you have the checkbox. Option menu, scale, radio box, text editor. Now here's the interesting thing. This is a file selection box, and some people say, well, that's really a motif widget. This is actually a composite file selection box object that is fully OpenLook compliant. So this is actually legal, and this is fully functional, just like the motif file selection. Here, the scroll bar, scroll list, pop-up, which again gives you a stick pin, draw button, OpenLook pane window. Okay, so that's just a real quick overview, or the executive summary of the library capabilities. Now everybody understands that in graphical user interface environments today, you need a builder. So Quest has object build that ships with the object use environment for developers. Now here you have the tool palette, which has primitives, dialogues, menus, scenes, and then down below you have your custom objects. Okay, so we set the foreground and background. You can actually change that. You have a full color selector here, full RGB control, and hue, saturation, intensity. So that's the background that should be changed. I'm going to go to the foreground. This I don't like to do it that way. That's a little hard. Okay. Here you can get the full RGB database up. So you can just select very quickly. Then you have it. So this is another way to select if you want to just actually pick a name. So you have full background color, foreground color, you have the RGB, you have hue, saturation, intensity, and you have intensity values here. Of course, you have full access to dialogues and other composite interactors. You also go into the font selector, and you have full access to all next level fonts.